What's going on, guys? So we're back to these quarantine chronicles. Obviously, me and Brett are stuck at home, and we're doing anything we can to make use of what we got. So you're gonna be hearing me more clearly on the audio because we just got it kind of jerry rigged right now. But it is what it is. We're gonna talk about UFC 249. It got rescheduled, as y'all may know. Khabib fell off. We had a couple other people fall off. Rose Namajunas, I think, fell off the card. I don't know if Amanda Nunes was supposed to be on it, but she also fell off. And yeah, let's talk about that main event. What do you think?
Dude, well, first of all, I'm so pumped to even have any kind of sports back in the world.
Yep.
You know, we've been like, everyone's fiending for any kind of sports, and you turn on, ESPN or something, there's like the 1970 Masters, all kinds of crazy stuff. But, when the UFC announced they were finally coming back, dude, and then looking at it earlier, Dana White's doing the right, going big. He's trying to make a splash, and he should have the highest pay-per-view numbers. It is a pay-per-view, right?
Yes, it is. And that's kind of, yeah.
So he should have the highest pay-per-view numbers in the history because there's nothing else to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So, and with this main event, dude, with Gaethje and Ferguson, I'm like so ecstatic because I couldn't think of a better brawl that America needs to see than that fight right now.
Dude, I completely agree. I mean, that's the perfect replacement fight for Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. I mean, if you're going to tell me that fight was going to get canceled again, I would be devastated, and I would tell you that there's no fight that could replace that. And then you tell me, oh no, but he's going to be fighting Justin Gaethje. I'm like, okay, I can work with that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good fight. That's one of the... Go ahead.
I was going to say, people in the MMA world love action, and if you're looking for just a fight that there's going to be nonstop action and more than likely a stoppage, this is the fight you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both guys put on this crazy pace. They put on this crazy pressure, and they both have, the toughest man in the world dangling over their head, and they're going at it.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's one reason why I think this is going to be a better fight than the Khabib fight, is just simply because we can pretty much throw takedowns and wrestling out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And wants the point. Ferguson isn't going to take down Gaethje. Gaethje's not going to take down Ferguson. And that's why this is going to be a fight that the fans are going to want to see, because they are going to be slinging leather until somebody goes down.
This is an interesting one because when you have two fighters like this, endurance fighters, people that put 100% on the line and just kind of brawl, like that Homer Simpson style of fighting. I don't mean any disrespect by that, but both of these fighters get hit. You almost expect it to be a knockout no matter what. But in the past, when you have two fighters like this, for some reason it always turns out to be a decision. What do you think? Is there any chance of this one being a decision, or are you putting your money on a knockout?
Well, first of all, if it goes to a decision, I'm going to be very, very surprised.
Yeah, right?
I mean, very surprised. I mean, the guys that fight Tony Ferguson look like they fell off the Eiffel Tower. You know? So that's the first thing. Tony Ferguson inflicts a ton of damage. Number two, Gaethje, for 155 pounds, that dude's got knockout power, and we've seen it. We've seen it with Donald Cerrone. We've seen it with James Vick. We've seen it with guys that he's lost.
Barbosa?
Barbosa, and then he lost to, Alvarez?
Eddie Alvarez.
And Poirier, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and in my opinion, he would have been fighting as smart as he is now. He probably wins those fights.
I agree. Those were close fights. They were wars.
Right. And it's not unrealistic to think that we could be talking about an undefeated Justin Gaethje right now. Like, literally undefeated, has not lost. And I know that's what's cool is these are both two very aggressive guys that put the pace, like you said, on the other fighter and come forward. So who's going to give? It's almost going to be a stalemate in the middle until one of them does something.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question, I feel like the difference maker is going to be Tony Ferguson's elbows, because he cuts up people, he blacks eyes, he puts people's eyes completely closed like Donald Cerrone's. I feel like with that aggressive style of Gaethje, Ferguson's going to do some type of damage that might slow him down or maybe have a doctor's stoppage or something. But, dude, this one's so close to call. It's like, it's like pulling straws. You don't know.
Yeah, I want to add on your point there with Tony Ferguson, how he cuts you up with those elbows and hits you in angles and in positions where most fighters don't even know how to attack from. Tony Ferguson's training style is so unorthodox that he kind of just figured out how to hurt you in positions that fighters most normally wouldn't be able to hurt you in. So I agree with you from that sense. I do feel like he's going to have an advantage attacking from positions that most fighters can't attack from. But Justin Gaethje's heart and just will to survive and keep coming, man, it's like an unstoppable object. How's that saying go? It's like a movable object versus unstoppable force. There we go.
Well,
I've been quarantined too long, smoking too much weed. Sorry, guys.
Dude, what's scary for me is I feel like we've seen the best Tony Ferguson in the UFC. We kind of know what Tony Ferguson's about. We know he's got that great 10th planet jiu-jitsu. We know he's kind of weird and unorthodox. We know that his striking comes from all angles with these crazy elbows. But Gaethje is still on the come up, and I feel like we've seen that with Donald Cerrone and James Vick, is not only does he have this power in his hands, we see all that talent and we see that high fight IQ slowly getting reeled in to really, he's starting to kind of pinpoint his shots. He's starting to understand now, okay, I don't have to go 90 to nothing against my opponent.
Yep.
I can slowly and meticulously pick him apart. And when I see that big shot, I can land it, like against Vick. He knocked Vick out cold, like Donald Cerrone. He TKO'd Donald Cerrone. And I think that Gaethje has the mentality, he has the heart, he has the determination. So I think Ferguson is in some trouble. But I also think Gaethje's in trouble because of everything Ferguson has.
Dude, this one's just too close to call, in my opinion. Like, if we had to make picks, I wouldn't be confident going either way. This is kind of just one of those fights I'm going to kick back and enjoy because I know it's a once-in-a-lifetime fight. And if I had to put my money on either of them, I couldn't do it. I couldn't put my money on either of these guys. They just both have the tools to get it done. Like you said, Justin Gaethje, people are saying that his striking's not that elite. He just has power. But look at the people he's knocked out. Barbosa, Vic was knocking out everyone for a second. He went toe-to-toe with Eddie Alvarez and Poirier. And those could have went either way, like you said. So, yeah, I'm not confident leaning either way. I'm not confident putting my money on anyone. But I'd like to know who you think would win if you had to go either way. Who are you putting your money on?
Dude, I'm the same boat as you.
It's hard.
Really hard because I can give you 10 good reasons why Ferguson would win, and then I can completely flop that and give you 10 good reasons why Gaethje would win. And like you said, dude, they have so many common opponents. They both beaten the same guys.
Yep.
Ferguson may have beat him via doctor stoppage, and then Gaethje may have knocked him out at the point of Cerrone or whoever. But they're so similar in so many ways, yet so different. But I'm going to go out on a limb here. I know that I've been on the Tony Ferguson train, and my videos have said it. But I think Ferguson does beat Khabib. But I think Gaethje's going to get him, dude. I think Gaethje's going to win the fight. Yeah.
Nice.
I just have this crazy feeling because of the pressure, and we have to both agree, and all these MMA fans, Tony Ferguson takes damage.
Both of them do in a way. Like you said, though, Justin Gaethje's gotten a little bit better of taking less shots to give that one. So.
Right, and Gaethje, which we haven't really spoke about, has some gnarly leg kicks.
Yeah.
So if Gaethje goes out there and he starts working away at the legs to make Ferguson not as mobile, he might be able to land that big shot. And it might not knock him out, but it might put him in a compromised position to where he can land some hammer fist or something. So I'm going to go Gaethje.
There you have it. Brett's in on Gaethje. But let us know in the comments below, guys, who you think's going to win this fight. Are you kind of like me where you can't make a pick because it's just too close? I mean, I think me and Brett are kind of in the same boat here. I've gone back and forth on both of these guys. One moment, I think Tony Ferguson's going to win, and then the next moment, I think Justin Gaethje's going to win. It's just how close this fight is. But let me know in the comments below. That's it for this one, guys. We'll continue trying to update this quality from Quarantine Chronicles. We're going to do our best to make the quality better. But you just got to deal with it as it is, and we'll keep grinding to make this stuff better and deal with the situation we're in. But everyone stay healthy, stay home. Until next time, guys, peace.
Peace.
Cool.